What's going on, Micro Militia? We are back with the third song on the album, Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token. Reacted to the summoning way back when. Y'all can go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. And then once you finish that, come right on back here for the third song on the album, which is Granite. So just thinking back, if we're coming off of the summoning, wow, does this have to follow a beast? Will it live up to that? We're about to find out. And as always, guys, if you do enjoy the video, go ahead and hit the hot thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you just want to see me continue along with the Sleep Token journey and take me back to Eden. I'm very excited, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Whole cube head over here. Okay, so we got some color going on. We got the same lighting we have in the background, but we now have a spotlight from above, kind of like an alien spaceship going on there. The creature this time is a cube head, like I referenced before, and he's wielding some axes there. Are those axes? They look a little bit strange, but he's dual wielding some axes. In terms of the music, we're taking it a little bit more... how do I explain this? A little bit more trap, a little bit more hip-hop. And I'm digging it so far. And then I just wanted to talk about that lyric there because it was pretty cool and pretty in the forefront. Is we'd rather be 6 feet under than be lonely. Damn, you would rather be dead than be lonely? I love being lonely. All right, let's take it back. It's kind of a bop. You got the little snaps in there. Now look at that. Look at that. Look what they did here. So now we've brought the lighting as like rays of sunshine coming through like a window that's from up above. So it's like this creature is in like a concrete room now, as opposed to just focused solely on him with the light beam coming down. And then from the back, look at how much the space has grown with just the lighting effects. This is really cool digital artwork in a 3D space. Really cool visuals going on there. And then again, we have the hieroglyph type cipher things going on there as well. Was this on the summoning too? I don't remember this at all, but then again, I wasn't really paying attention with my eyes at that time. All right. Take it back. Getting that suspense. There we go. Oh, he's changing. Okay. So the drums are a lot more tame in this song. And everything kind of drops out, especially for that first fill. And then it's just a very simple tom, just a very simple fill, but everything drops out. So the drums are at the forefront and it's really the only instrument. And we had a similar thing going on there, but instead of the toms, it was little accenty cymbals, so little splash cymbals. So splash cymbals are cymbals that are pretty small. They vary in size from like 4, 6, 8 inches. And those are to give accent. You don't really play on those. You don't really keep time on those very often. They're to cut through sound and to just give a little pizzazz. So let's take it back there and hear that again. And then, of course, we got this guy being infected. He's being taken over by whatever this is. And then the guitars. We got the really super low-tuned guitars once again in this song. And those cymbals are matched. Well, whatever they have in the background, whatever synthesized sound they have, is matching the pitch or close to the cymbals. So if you listen to the cymbals, listen behind the cymbals, that synthesizer sound is matching those cymbal tones, which is a really good touch. Again with the toms. Okay, and of course, we got to try and relate the title back to the song and the meaning, because I feel like that's going to be very important with this album. Granite. What do we know about Granite? It's very hard. It's very resilient. It doesn't break easy. So maybe Vessel's kind of turning this thing on its head and becoming more resilient. Granite in my chest. So does that mean the heart is kind of seized over and is hardened? And he's talking about, he said this is something he harkens on a lot in this song is, I was more than just a body in your passenger seat. So yeah, I think this is him kind of hardening up a little bit and kind of recognizing that, no, I'm not just here, I'm not just along for the ride, I'm part of this. Like, I'm just as much a part of it as you are. And something interesting, I see you go half blind when you're looking at me. Now that could be a reference to something I'm not quite familiar with. And it can go a couple different ways. So this could be looked at from a positive point of view. Like I'm like you're looking at me and I'm so bright that you're going half blind when you look at me, because I am that light. Like I am that one. Or it could go a little bit more negative, like seeing past him. Like he goes half blind when he looks at you. Like he doesn't even acknowledge that you're there. So it kind of like, in a sense, it could be like sleep, or that person in the toxic relationship yearning for acceptance, like wanting to be seen, but you're always in the blind spot. Secondhand smoke too. That kind of harkens on the same sort of thing. And the glass on the street. Interesting. Not noticeable, but fragmented all around, unavoidable, can be dangerous if you go over that, cut your foot, drive over it, pop your tire. And then again, You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need, but I am. It sounds like the person from this point of view, the sleep point of view, is kind of getting some balls, kind of coming out of their shell a little bit. I like this version. I don't like to see people stuck in this toxicity and kind of just shrinking up into nothing. Fight back a little bit, show some goal. You know what I mean? I like that. And then again, we go back to that. We'd rather be 6 feet under than be lonely. So it's like, I need you, because if I don't have someone at least to go through anything with, then I'd rather be dead. Which again, I don't know, being lonely is kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is probably about as literal as I've seen, like, the direct relationship thing that's going on here. And if you had a problem, then you should have told me before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. That could be used in so many different contexts. Think about any relationship you've ever had. That just coming outright and saying it. Again, showing that goal. Just like, if you had a problem, tell me about it. Don't do this passive aggressive nonsense. Tell me about it and let's discuss it. And then again, we have another reference to holy. You only drink the water when you think it's holy. So again, we're probably referencing some biblical stuff there. And then we have forever right after that. So you keep an eye on the road, or we will both be together forever. Yeah, so this whole thing, this whole theme, the granite, the hardening, the kind of yearning for the acceptance, but also coming to the, again, I just say, just like gaining courage and confronting the issue head on. You got a heart of granite, you got that granite in your chest, where no matter what's going to happen, I think this person is noticing that they're strong enough to handle it and take it, that they're not going to crack. Granite is very, very strong, my friends. It's not just going to break like that. And that's triumphant to me. Like I said, I love someone that's going to fight back and not someone that's just going to just give in and kind of let things happen to them, but kind of taking control of the situation and doing something about it. I love that. Love that theme. Love that imagery. Hopefully we keep that up. Hopefully that's the theme. That's the ascension, right? I'm talking about this rising. We're coming from the depths, the descending from this place will become your tomb, into take me back to Eden. It feels like it's a triumph. It's a rising. I'm really excited to see where this album goes. Again, the summoning has already happened previously. I don't remember the lyrics of the summoning. I'm not going to lie. I love the music so much. But if you think about it, the summoning of the courage, the kind of bringing out the beast, waking it up in you. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to love the symbolism in this album. I think I'm going to love the lore. If you guys like the lore and if you guys like the symbolism, go ahead and hit the hot thumbs up and subscribe. See what I did there? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the video. I enjoyed this song a lot. Thought it was musically complex, musically deep. We had the trap beats with, again, the R&B vocals, which it's solidified at this point. Vessel's vocals are just R&B heavy. You can tell he's very R&B influenced with his vocals. 2 was doing his thing. Very tame, very reserved on this. Very tasteful, though, with the cymbal work. Like I said, and there was a couple times where everything dropped out, and then it was just a tiny little soul-y fill section with the drums. Very tasteful. Overall, just a great composition. Very good composition. And I'm liking the storytelling in this album so far. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, and do all that good stuff. Thumbs up, subscribe. Y'all already know. And I will catch y'all all on the next one. At ease, Micro Militia.